Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are doing well. So today's recipe is a tea recipe and it's Karak tea. We have been drinking so much Karak tea so many times every day because in Dubai it's available everywhere. And we really love having Karak tea, especially first thing in the morning. So we thought maybe today we should share with you how Karak tea is made. It's a very divine tea which has lots of depth and flavors, and we use saffron, cardamom, a tiny piece of cinnamon stick and black tea. And I prefer using tea bags in this tea instead of loose tea because it's easier to give it air without using a sieve. And we got a special kettle from Dubai as well to make Karak tea. This kettle is made of aluminium, and I think it's authentically this is the sort of stove kettle which is used to make Karak tea. So let's get started with today's recipe. So step one is to add half a cup of boiling water from the kettle. This should be enough. If you don't have a stove kettle like this which is authentic to make Karak tea, you can also use any pan to make it. It won't make much of a difference. So for 2 cups of Karak tea, I'll use 3 tea bags. These are black tea bags. In England, English breakfast; in Pakistan, any strong black tea bags. It's good to use tea bags which is a strong blend. I think it adds nice flavor to Karak tea, and Karak means strong, so it has to be strong. I'll add these tea bags in, and I've split open 4 cardamom pods. So if you see, I've just split open these, and I'll add these 4 cardamom pods to it as well. A small piece of cinnamon stick. It should not be a big piece, otherwise it might be overwhelming, the flavor from cinnamon, and it's just a little flavor which adds nice touch to this Karak tea. And then also a pinch of saffron. So and I'll let this water absorb all the flavors and let it brew nicely with the tea bags in. Once that happens, then step 2 is to add milk. I've let it simmer and brew for about 3 minutes. The water has reduced a little, and it's time for me to add 2 cups of milk now. I use whole milk because this tea should be nice and creamy. Looks good. So the idea with Karak tea is I started with half a cup of water and about 2 cups of milk I've added now. The idea is to reduce it slightly so that it gets nice and creamy, and it gets really strong with the flavors as well. So now that I've added milk, I'll add, this tea is served sweet. So I'll add, for 2 cups of Karak tea, I'll add 3 teaspoons of sugar. The last ingredient to go in is, we've already added cardamom pods, but at this stage after adding milk I'll add about a 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder as well. And let it come to a boil, and after that we'll let it simmer at least 2 to 3 boils, and it reduce, I would say it should reduce about 20%, and it'll be served after that. This kettle is made of aluminium. We picked it from Dubai. It's generally, this is the kettle which is used to make Karak tea everywhere, and the reason to use a kettle like this is because it's easier to give it air while transferring it to a cup if it's a stove kettle like this. In a pan it becomes a little more tricky, but you can still achieve it. So as we can see, it's almost coming to a first boil, and this nice frothiness forming on the top. So at least 2 to 3 boils. When it comes to boil, what I do is with a spoon just give it some air. So the tea has been simmering on about medium heat for some time now. I feel it has brewed really well. I can see the frothiness and the strong color which makes it Karak tea forming as well. And I think it's about time to serve it and enjoy it. In total it has taken me about 25 to 30 minutes to prepare this Karak tea, and finally it's ready.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. So I'm now get the chance to try your delicious Karak tea.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good.
There's so much depth to it. That little cinnamon stick which I added along with cardamom and saffron, it's a beautiful and divine flavor to this tea. It's very strong. Karak in English means strong, so it is proper Karak tea. And we hope you enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for another recipe very soon. For everyone who has not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe, and if you would like to receive notifications, please press the notification button as well. So until next time, it's a goodbye from both of us.
Bye bye.